Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Roberts and it's February and we're talking about our heart health. So this week we're going to talk about healthy foods and how that can help our heart and our whole body, our muscles, our brain, help us feel good. I'm going to attach some things in Seesaw so you can get a refresher on the 5 food groups as well as what type of nutrients are important to us. The most important one is water because we cannot live without water. So you're going to learn a little bit about that, but today I'm going to show you some things in my kitchen. We're actually going to make a smoothie because now you guys are getting older, and for your assignment this week you're going to actually make something with your family. So something easy, I know families are busy, that you can make with them, because as you get older you're going to be making more and more food for yourself. So if you don't have a blender, because it's the easiest way to make a smoothie, that's okay. I'm going to show you some other things that you can do, and we'll get started. So it's Heart Health Month. Today is actually Super Bowl Sunday, and next Sunday is Valentine's Day. So also going along with Heart Month is we always usually start our Kids Heart Challenge with the American Heart Association. So these will be going home with you on Thursday because you don't have school Friday or Monday. So this week's a short week, only 4 days. So that's pretty nice, right? And if you are only, you'll get these at school, but if you're just online right now, you'll get the information through Seesaw and through an email, and you can go to the website. So it's pretty easy, and you can turn, if you decide you want to do the program, you can turn it in, to school in an envelope with a check or cash, or you can just do it online. So that's something that's optional. You can do to earn some prizes. I know a lot of you like to do it because you've had people in your life that have had heart issues, and you want to support that. So that's something you can do if you want to do that. All right, so I like to make smoothies, especially in the summer, because in the summer I don't like to eat a lot of stuff during the day because I'm pretty active. I eat, but I don't want to have 5 greasy burgers, right? So a smoothie can give you lots of, a good amount of calories for energy, and can also give me not too much fat and some protein and some fruit and things like that. So this is usually how I make mine, with Greek yogurt. It doesn't have any fat, but it has lots of protein. And I usually put a banana and some peanut butter in it, and it's pretty yummy, and some milk. But you can make them with any kind of yogurt. It doesn't have to be Greek yogurt. It can be regular vanilla, which I think tastes like vanilla pudding or vanilla ice cream. It's really good. You can put any kind of fruit in it you want. And I was kind of thinking today it would be kind of fun. It's like vanilla yogurt, and you put a few Fruity Pebbles in it or something. So it's kind of like a breakfasty cereal one. So anything that you like, you can put in there, and just try to keep it healthy. Sometimes when I'm really craving some chocolate, sometimes I'll put a little bit of chocolate syrup in there, just a little bit, because that's the key to being healthy, is doing everything in moderation, not too much. I shouldn't squeeze the bottle into my mouth, even though I've thought about it sometimes. But so I'm going to show you how we make the smoothie. I'm going to just peel my banana, and I'm sure you guys know how to do that. And just take that off, and then I just put it in there. You can break it up if you want, but the blender is pretty good about getting all the, I need a towel, getting all the stickies off your hand. And then I'm going to put some Greek yogurt in there, and I don't measure because I've done this a long time, so you kind of get the hang of it. But a lot of people do measure when they cook and make things. I usually don't do that unless it's a new recipe, but I recommend measuring. So I have a measuring cup here, and this measuring cup is 2 cups, okay? So usually when you do measurements for cooking, it's half cup, 2/3 cup, 1/3 cup. So 1/4 of a cup, you would need 4 of those to make 1 cup, right? It reminds me of a dollar. You need 4 quarters to make a dollar. So that's a good math lesson to incorporate when you're cooking with your family, is how much you need, okay? Then as you get used to cooking, you can change it a little bit to see how you like it. Maybe you put a little bit more peanut butter, or you put less banana or more yogurt. So I'm going to put some yogurt in there, and if it doesn't always turn out, I would guess I'm probably putting in about half a cup of yogurt. That's the thing with smoothies, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's all going to get mixed up, and if I'm not completely happy with it, I can add some more stuff or figure something out. And now I'm going to put some peanut butter, and I have creamy, but you could use any kind of peanut butter. If you're allergic to peanuts, you could use something else, that you like. There's different types of butter. There's also different types of milk. So if you're allergic to certain dairy products, or certain nuts, you can, do different things. You can use soy milk, almond milk, or they have almond butter, cashew butter. They have all kinds of things that you can use, but I'm sure you know that. So I put probably about a tablespoon. I put that in there. Okay, throw this in the sink. And then I'm going to put some milk in there. And this is heavy because it's new, so it's pretty full. So I might need to have an adult help you. Jugs of milk are heavy. I don't like it too runny. I like it more like a milkshake. So we'll see how that turns out. And if I need to put more in there, I will. We'll see how that goes. And I'm gonna put it on our blender. You always want to make sure that you put the blender lid on tight, because if you don't, it's a disaster. So in here we have lots of good protein. We have dairy and we have some banana, which is great. It has potassium in it. And this is going to be kind of loud, and make sure it's locked in there. Okay, ready? And there it goes. Mix it up. And it's getting going now. Woo! Then what I do after I mix it a little bit, I'll take it off and kind of shake it around a little bit to move things around. Put it back on there, blend it up. And you don't have to blend it too long. Okay, and you have a delicious smoothie in there. And it's later in the day, so I've already had my lunch, and usually I'll have a smoothie for lunch. It's great for breakfast too. I can actually save this and put it in the fridge for tomorrow, because it's all ready. It has a lid on it. It will not go bad by tomorrow. And then if I want to make it a little bit frothier, or like jazz it up a little bit in the morning, I'll throw a couple ice cubes in it, and it'll make it like really frothy. And it'll be good. So I'll just put that in my fridge. So I'm going to set that over here for now. I'd like to drink it now, but then I won't eat my dinner. Oh. Okay, so we talked about smoothies. There's lots of other things you guys can make. Eggs, toast, cereal, peanut butter and jelly. Maybe you have a toaster oven. Those are really easy for kids to use. You can put stuff in there, watch it. You always want to have adult supervision. So never use anything in the kitchen without asking your parents. Some of you are getting older, and maybe you help with your siblings. I remember when I was like 10, 11, 12, I was cooking lots of stuff, helping my mom because she was working. So I was helping get stuff ready before she got home from work. So remember, everybody's family is different, so make sure that anything you do is okay with your family. Now I'm just going to show you some things around my kitchen that can help you when choosing extra foods. For some reason, I put apples here by the stove. Look, can you see those apples sitting there? And I'm going to cook them in that pot. I'm going to cook them, and I'm going to make some homemade apple pie. So that's my plan with that. So I didn't want the apples to go to waste. We have bread here. We have white bread and we have whole wheat bread. So it's better to eat whole grains and whole wheat, breads, cereals, anything like that, because you get more nutrients out of it. When you eat bread or things like Pop-Tarts, like these aren't bad for you, but you're not getting much out of it. They give you calories, and those go really quick. They're called simple sugars. So if I were to eat like 2 pieces of this toast before I went to school, I would be starving in like an hour, because I would use it up just walking around a little bit, and then I would be hungry. I wouldn't be able to make it to lunch. So I try to make sure I eat enough breakfast that can give me energy to last until lunchtime. So that's really important, especially if you're learning. You want to make sure, because if you're hungry, it doesn't feel good. You want to make sure you get something in there. Dairy products are good, yogurt, milk, cereal, things like that. But you want whole grains. And apples and fruit and things like that, they have the most nutrition when they're fresh like this, when they're not cooked. But when I cook the applesauce, all the nutrients are going to stay in it because it's in the pot. I'm not adding water or anything. I'm just going to have apples and a little bit of brown sugar. That's how I like it. And it makes it kind of tart. When I was growing up, my grandmother used to make apple pie, and it was kind of tart. It tasted like you're eating fresh apples. So I just got used to that, and I really like it. So you want to make sure you're eating fresh fruit as best you can. And sometimes it can cost more money than other things, but It is really good for you, and water, of course. So I'm going to show you my cereals. Whoops. This is not my cereal, but my husband and the kids eat it sometimes, and it's not bad for you, but it's not the best cereal that you could have. When you add milk to it, you get lots of protein. It has some carbohydrates for energy, not that much fiber, and this cereal actually isn't that bad on the sugars. But you want to make sure that you're having, cereal that's really good for you, like Cinnamon Life and Frosted Mini Wheats, things like that are really good. Raisin Bran. I like to mix my cereal together, so I mix some Raisin Bran with some cashew stuff that I like. I'll show you in a minute, and I mix it up. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but I like it that way. There's actually a place, they might have other places in New York City where you, that's where I've seen it, where you can go in and it's like, instead of a make your own sundae bar, it's make your own cereal bowl, and you can mix different kinds of cereal and different toppings. So I always thought that was really fun because breakfast is my favorite meal. So there's lots of things that you guys can make. It's important to eat many different things from all 5 food groups, right? Protein, that's meat, fish, nuts, eggs, grains, that's cereal, pasta, rice, any bread product, dairy, milk, yogurt, things like that. Cheese, you don't want to not have that because it's really important, but if you're allergic, there are other options. Fruits and vegetables, very important. So speaking of fruits and vegetables, I have a dinner plate here. And your dinner plate, like we use the My Plate now instead of the pyramid. And the dinner plate is where we have all of our food. So what I try to do, so I'm not having too many carbohydrates, too much protein, I try to fill it with more fruits and vegetables. So maybe half my plate is fruits and vegetables. A dinner for me, it's usually vegetables, like maybe salad and some vegetables. And there's a little bit of carbohydrates, greens, maybe it's rice or some type of potato or something. And then my protein, whatever that is. And of course, that can look different if it's pasta mixed with stuff, right? So you want to have not too much of the pasta stuff. And protein, like if you're having a pork chop or steak or something, or chicken, should be about the size of your fist. Okay? So the thing to remember is putting good things in is going to make our body work better. It always reminds me of putting gas in the car, or the four-wheeler, or the lawnmower. If you put the wrong kind of gas in, it doesn't work right. So you have to put good things in, right? So your body works really well. Tonight I'm making chicken, so that is a protein, and we'll have some, I didn't plan everything out yet. We're going to have some potatoes and some vegetables. So I try to keep those in the freezer. When I go to Walmart, I just grab some and try to keep them in there. And you can get them for I buy the frozen ones now because a lot of stuff's not in season for fruits and vegetables because it's winter. So you can get vegetables for like $1 a bag. So that is good to have around. So eat healthy, take good care of yourself. Your assignment this week is going to be to make something with your family. You can tell me what you made. You can send me a picture or a video or an audio message or note, whatever works for you. And I want to know what you made, and tell me what food group it was from, and if you liked it, and if it was fun. And the other thing that's an optional activity, it's Valentine's week, and I know you have some fun things planned at school this week and maybe with your families. I'd like you to write a card or a note to someone in a nursing home. And if you're going to school, you can drop it off, give it to your teacher, and she'll put it in my mailbox. And if you're online, you can email it to me or put it on Seesaw, and then I'll print it. Because people in nursing homes can't get visitors right now because of COVID. So a lot of them are really missing their families and lonely. And I know that when they do get cards and letters, it really brightens their day. So if you have time just to make a little picture or a note to someone in a nursing home, send it to me, Mrs. Roberts, and I will make sure I get it to the nursing homes and send you a picture of me dropping it off so you can see it. It's going to make a lot of people happy. So keep up the great work. If you're doing cabin fever, keep on kicking butt with that. And I'll talk to you later. Have a great week. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.